This is a brief video about installing the Rye House circuit for the Rye House karting track onto Assetto Corsa. It's available here on Overtake, and you can see we have this this circuit entry, and I'm not logged into this, but when you if you log in on Overtake, what you'll do is you'll get a download button and you can download this circuit. It's downloaded as a zip file, so what you'll see in your download directory is, or download folder is, Rye House karting zip. Now if you open this, what you'll find is this well, it's a as it says, a TGZ file, a RAR archive as far as Windows is concerned. So what you can do, you need to drag and drop that into the downloads folder. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it once. And then from there, you'll need to open it with something like WinRAR. So WinRAR is available free of charge, at least the evaluation copy is, which I'm using here, and there you can see the Rye House karting folder, and that's the track folder. Then what you need to do is you need to go to the Assetto Corsa folder. I've got a shortcut to it here, but you can see it's local program files. In my case, mine's installed under Steam apps, common, Assetto Corsa. And you'll see there's a content directory here. Double click on content, double click on tracks, and then you drag and drop the folder from here into that tracks directory. Again, I'm not going to do it. It's just, you do it just like that. I'm not going to do it because I've already got it installed. So if I show you in here, you can see Rye House karting. I was a bit concerned that all of the other track names, or none of the other track names, have spaces in the name. Rye House karting does. It's not a problem, it turns out. I don't know why they've done it in a slightly different format, but this should work. Okay, so let's try starting it. I'm going to try and start it from Steam. So I just click on the introductory video, and this is the problem you may get. Errors with content, Rye House karting, view log for details. I'm not going to go into all the ways that I messed around to find out what this problem was, but I'll take you straight to the problem and show you how to fix it. So we'll click OK there, and we'll quit out of this so that we're ready to start it after it's fixed. Okay, so let's go back to the tracks folder, and we go into Rye House karting, and then we go into the UI folder, user interface, and it's this file here that you're interested in, UI underscore track.json. On my PC, this defaults to notepads to open it. I don't know if that will do the same on your PC, but you can right click and then just open it with some application that you want to use. I'm just going to double click on this. Now the problem, believe it or not, is as simple as the fact that there should not be a trailing comma at the end of this list of, I think they call them literals. Yeah, literals. So this is a JSON file. There are two problems with this JSON file actually, but this is the one that's causing the load to fail. So it shouldn't have a trailing comma there. So you take that out. The other problem is that with JSON, indentation of each line is very important, and you can see we've got a stray space here. It doesn't seem to actually cause a problem, but I'm going to take that out for completeness. There's a lot of missing information in here, and I'll show you how to fill that in, but I think we should start by just proving that this now works. So let's save that file. We can leave it open, go back into Steam and start again. Okay. And as you can see, this time it started up okay without the error. So let's go to the main menu, go to Drive, click into the track options, and let's see if Rye House appears. And there it is, Rye House Karting. Now you can see that it's missing loads of information here, and we can complete that information. So let's quit out of this again. And we go back to our editor. The country, they seem to use the term Great Britain in other files that I've looked at for Assetto Corsa, so I'm going to stick with Great Britain. The city, it's actually a town, is Hoddesdon in Hertfordshire. The length of the track is 950 metres. The width of the track, I've looked at all the other widths that are defined in Assetto Corsa. They say things like 14, and I don't think it's 14 metres across the track, but I'm going to put 12 in there. I'm not sure how many pit boxes there are. I know that kart tracks have quite a lot of active karts on the circuit at the same time, so I'm going to say 32. And the other thing I'm going to say is that this is a clockwise track. Sorry, that should be in lowercase. And again, I've just picked that up from other definitions. Okay, so let's save that. And let's start it again. Okay, so no error, that's good. Go to the main menu, go to Drive, go into the tracks. Rye House Karting, okay, and there you have it. Great Britain, 950 metres, width 12, 32 pit boxes, racing is clockwise. I think that's what you use. Yeah, see, so this track here says clockwise. But look at that, Red Bull ring, width 12. It just, yeah, I haven't found any lower than 12. They're 12 or 14 or some value. See, that one's 14. Silverstone is a big track, but yeah. Anyway, I've set it to 12. You probably should, I'm not quite sure what effect this has, but it could be a good move to reduce the width. So let's just make sure that the thing actually loads. Now we've got it in here. I did notice that the introductory graphic, you'll see in a minute, is a bit naff. But to be fair, the guy who did this is his first attempt at defining a track, so. And I'm not sure how accurate it is. I have seen criticism of the accuracy of the track, but you know. So you can see this is the introductory thing, but if I click there, from memory, this is certainly where you start. You start in this sort of side thing, and you do go around there. So this bit looks good, but I've yet to actually test it, so we'll have to wait and see what it's actually like. But the main thing I wanted to produce this video for is to get the thing loaded and working, because I had a very frustrating time because I kept loading fresh copies and I could not get the thing to start. It just kept throwing that error. So at least we've solved that now. Okay, hope you found that useful, and I'll catch you on the next one.